In the high-stakes world of aerial combat, two names often dominate the conversation. One is the American F-35 Lightning II, the other is the French Rafale. These are not just airplanes, they are symbols of national power, technological ambition, and industrial might. The F-35, built by Lockheed Martin, is the poster child for fifth-generation warfare. It promises an invisible edge. The F-35 story begins in the 1990s with a grand American vision. The Pentagon wanted one flexible aircraft design to replace a whole fleet of aging jets. A-10 Warthog, F-16 Fighting Falcon, F/A-18 Hornet, many types were to be replaced by a single program. The Joint Strike Fighter program was born, an incredibly ambitious idea. Goal: 3 versions from one design. The A for Air Force, B for Marines, C for Navy. F-35A for the Air Force, F-35B with vertical landing for the Marines, F-35C for the Navy's carriers. This was supposed to save money, but the reality was a long, troubled development. Technical glitches, software bugs, and massive cost overruns plagued the program. Lockheed Martin won the JSF contract in 2001. Costs ballooned, making the F-35 one of history's most expensive weapons programs. The Rafale's origin story is one of national pride. France refused to compromise. When Europe pursued the Eurofighter, France had specific demands and eventually went its own way. When you look at the F-35, the first word that comes to mind is stealth. Its entire shape is designed to deflect radar waves. Advanced composite materials, tight seams, and internal weapons bays preserve low observability. The goal: detect and destroy enemies long before the F-35 itself is ever detected. Powered by the Pratt & Whitney F-135, the F-35A tops around Mach 1.6 and has a combat range over 1,200 kilometers. The Rafale, by contrast, is a 4.5 generation fighter, not a true stealth aircraft, but highly capable. Discretion measures, serrated edges, partially shielded intakes. Features that reduce radar cross-section versus older fighters. Both jets pack a serious punch. The F-35 carries AIM-120S and JDAMs internally to preserve stealth. But when stealth isn't critical, it can carry much more externally, at the cost of a bigger radar signature. The Rafale has up to 14 hardpoints, over 9.5 tons of weapons and fuel, Meteor long-range missiles, and Scalp cruise missiles for strike. Only the F-35A has an internal cannon. The other variants require an external pod that compromises stealth. The Rafale carries a 30 mm internal cannon and is known for remarkable agility in close combat. The true secret to the F-35's power isn't just stealth, it's information. Its central computer fuses data from radar, electro-optical systems, DAS cameras, and off-board links into one coherent picture. APG-81 AESA radar, EOTS targeting system, plus 360-degree DAS cameras give unprecedented awareness. A panoramic cockpit display and helmet-mounted projection present a single picture to the pilot. The plane does the heavy mental work, creating unprecedented situational awareness. Pilots can see through the floor via DAS and detect heat signatures from miles away. They can spot a surface-to-air missile launch and instantly share its location across the network. Designed to be the quarterback of the battle, making the entire force smarter and more lethal. This is the core of fifth-generation warfare, winning the information war first. The Rafale sensor suite centers on the RBE-2 AESA radar and the front sector optronics, powerful active and passive sensing. Its trump card, Spectra, an integrated electronic warfare system that detects, identifies, jams, and creates false targets. The F-35, despite a long development, has been busy. Israel was first to use its F-35-1 in combat, reportedly in strikes over Syria as early as 2018. Stealth helped penetrate heavily defended airspace protected by advanced systems. USMC F-35Bs flew missions from amphibious ships. F-35SS have supported strikes in Iraq and Syria. Perhaps its most important role, intelligence gathering, soaking up electronic data, then getting out without detection. In exercises like Red Flag, pilots report situational awareness that lets the F-35 dominate older third-gen aircraft. The Rafale is a seasoned veteran, the workhorse of the French military for over a decade. Its combat debut came in 2007 over Afghanistan, flying close air support and reconnaissance. In 2011, Rafales conducted long-range raids from France, striking high-value targets in Libya, showing omni-role capability. Rafales have logged thousands of combat hours in the Sahel, Iraq, and Syria. Long sorties, often with aerial refueling. This real-world experience has been a major selling point. Buyers see proven capability, not a promise. The F-35's greatest strength is its combination of stealth and sensor fusion. In a head-to-head fight, an F-35 should get the first look and the first shot. It changes the rules of air combat. Its ability to share data multiplies force effectiveness. And the program's unprecedented scale builds a vast logistics network. But weaknesses exist. Astronomical acquisition costs and high cost per flight hour raise concerns about pilot proficiency. Reliance on stealth is a double-edged sword. External stores reduce stealth and maneuverability, potentially disadvantaging it in close dogfights. Complex software and logistics create potential vulnerabilities. The Rafale's strength: versatility, omni-role capability, and a huge, diverse payload. Spectra gives defensive power without pure stealth, and its agility gives it an edge in close-in fights. Weaknesses: lack of true stealth, lower production numbers, and a smaller global support network. The F-35's customer list reads like a who's who of American allies. Italy, the Netherlands, Australia, Canada. Interoperability is a key driver. Norway, Israel, Japan, South Korea, nations buying the F-35 for shared tactics and logistics. Flying the same aircraft as the US simplifies logistics and ensures coalition interoperability. For Israel and European nations facing advanced systems like the S-400, stealth and networked advantage are decisive. But buying the F-35 is a commitment, with costs and long-term dependency on US systems. The Rafale's export success came later. Egypt broke the ice in 2015. Qatar, India, Greece, Croatia, the UAE, Indonesia, nations choosing Rafale for capability and fewer political strings. India prized Dassault's offer of tech transfer and a combat-proven platform. Rafale provides strategic independence and a ready weapons supply chain. A mature, reliable platform delivered quickly to customers who want capability with autonomy. The F-35 is still early in its life cycle. Its future is defined by continuous software and hardware upgrades. Block 4 will enable new weapons and improved electronic warfare and sensor processing. Expect AI integration, hypersonic weapons, better engines, and loyal wingman drones controlled from the cockpit. The F-35 will be the brain of a connected battlefield, feeding sensors and shooters across domains. Its evolution will be software first, constant upgrades to the powerful computer inside. Dassault is progressing Rafale to the F-4 standard, improved radar, optronics, connectivity, and new weapons. Rafale will integrate with drones and act as a bridge to Europe's Future Combat Air System, FKS, SCAF. Continuous upgrades will keep Rafale relevant well into the 2040s and beyond. So, which jet is better? The answer is unsatisfying but true. It depends on what you need it for. There is no single best fighter. Only the right tool for the right job, for the right country. If your strategy is tied to the United States, and you need to penetrate advanced air defenses, the F-35 is logical. Stealth and unmatched situational awareness. If you seek strategic independence, a versatile workhorse, and proven combat performance, the Rafale is compelling. One is a scalpel, precise and specialized. The other is a Swiss Army knife, ready for any problem. Both represent the pinnacle of their designs. As technology evolves, lines will blur. Stealth, sensors, EW, and drones will combine. The choice each nation makes will shape air power for decades.